Rampant trailer. I'm making this video for my friends at the Corvair forum, and I'll show you why in a second. What does this link on the chain say? It says RC. What does it say? Let's see if it'll focus. RC30. I'm making this video because I bought this beautiful steel deck trailer at Rampant Trailer Sales in Wendell, just outside Raleigh. I think it's to the east of Raleigh, North Carolina. They manufacture them right there and they sell directly and they deliver them right to your door. So the reason I made this video is because what I didn't record 2-3 weeks ago was when I was loading this trailer with that red T-Ruck. It was pouring rain and I went up the ramp with the front wheels, and when the back wheels hit the ramp, bang! When the back wheels hit the ramp, even though it's a beaver tail, I started to spin my G80 posi and I went off the ramp and nothing happened because it's a low profile in the back beaver tail, which means it's already got a half ramp built into the trailer. I just slid off the trailer and the ramp went sideways, and it wasn't pretty, but it wasn't ugly. It was just annoying. So hang on a second while I position this ramp and I'm going to show you what the problem is. Alright, here's the issue. I knew it as soon as I bought this trailer. I like the fact that the ramps store in the back, not on the side, because then you got to walk around with the ramps and it gets old. I'm lazy. But all the ramp does to hold on is use one piece of angle iron into another piece of angle iron. There's a piece of angle iron right there, probably a 3/4 inch angle iron. And we've got a 1 inch here. So if you're going up the ramp, and you can put some expanded metal on, if you're going up the ramp and you go a little sideways, whoop, the ramp can easily come off because that's what happens. Things don't stay where they're supposed to. All order leads to disorder. So a couple things crossed my mind. I could put in, no I can't. Well, maybe I can. I could put a bolt in here and I could weld a nut onto here just to hold the ramp in place. I thought about maybe putting a channel on top, but then I'd have to run the ramp in through the side so that the ramp couldn't jump off, or maybe something that folds. Too complicated. It needs to be really simple. So if I put an angle iron on top, I'd have to slide the ramp into through the side, but then it couldn't jump off like it did when I was loading it. If I had 4-wheel drive, I could have sucked it up with the front wheels, but I don't, and I didn't, and I couldn't. But that's the deal. Something else that crossed my mind was to flip these upside down. Let's see what they look like. Oh, here we go. Got a 3-inch channel. That's my scarf, by the way. My dollar store scarf. It's got a... Bang! That's the problem. I'm trying to use one hand. One day I'm going to buy a tripod, I swear. I thought about putting the ramp upside down, but then I've got this angle iron welded in, this 2-inch angle iron. And then I'd have the channels of the 3-inch angle iron, or 2-inch angle iron rather. I'd have the channels acting as a guide, but then I've got these humps over here. I could always remove that and reduce the strength. And I got a couple ideas. It's not an important issue. I was going to use it to get another diesel truck. There's a 4-wheel drive like the one I have over at my other warehouse that I've got to go get on the way to Cape Cod. 4-wheel drive parts truck. It's mechanical injection. I paid for it. I just got to go pick it up. And with this crazy weather, which is quite typical, it snows, it rains, it blows, and wind this and snow that. So that's what my dilemma is. How to get this ramp to stay in place. And I was thinking that if the ramp, I hate to scratch this trailer, but what are you going to do? If the ramp, wow, pinch. If the ramp attached up here, which it doesn't, I could run a bolt through here, a big bolt. Let's say an 1.5-inch bolt with a giant nut. But then the ramp has a drop. If this was angled, now we're getting into some serious construction. Cut that. I think the easiest way might be to make the ramp foolproof so it doesn't tip off is to have another piece of angle iron over the top that you slide in from the side. Or maybe, what if I slid the angle iron in after, but then I got a loose piece that I don't want to lose. I don't like these slip, or they call them snap clips, because you could lose it, drop it, and the little door flaps around. I should really have padlocks here to keep the ramps as part of the trailer and not stolen for the scrap guys. So that's my dilemma. That's for the Corvair forum. Oh man, my trailer's getting rusty. Oh, I can't stand it. What are you gonna do? I've only driven this thing once in the rain, and it's been parked here since I got back from my cross-country trip. So that's the deal. I could put some expanded metal over this, or I could strip the paint and put some skid-proof paint on. But that's only half the battle. I think I want the ramp to be more secure in case I come off the side a little bit. I don't want this ramp doing this tippy thing like that. Anybody have any ideas? I put it on the Corvair forum under Ugly Truck, but now I'm putting it on YouTube, and maybe somebody will have a better idea of how I can secure this without having any loose parts that fall into the snow and disappear. Nice trailer, huh? What was it? $2,800, and you pay tax locally. $2,800 for this 20-footer. Nice trailer. I'm happy with it. Does it have brakes on both axles? I never even looked. One brake there. Yep, brakes on both axles. I hadn't even looked. I bought it in the pouring rain, and off I went. And I made it. No trouble at all. Just popped a couple hoses. Oh, let me show you something. I'm going to take you on a little walk and show you something. Oh, I gotta throw that away. What are those for? What's this wood for? Construction. Yep. Get the water off the roof. It's the best place for it. Flat roofs. Who invented that? Even in California it rains not very often. Check out what I got for my Suburban. Bling, Billy. Yep. These little tires and skinny little wheels that GM provides. This is a 245 tire. Why does a 3/4 ton have 245s and a half ton has 265s? They make 245s and 265s in low drain G. Why would they put 245s on a 3/4 ton? So I went to Discount Tire Direct, and I said, what's your best combination of a medium off-road tire? I'm not going to drive this in the winter, if at all in the winter. So they sold me these Pathfinders made by Cooper, especially made for Discount Tire Direct exclusive. And I got 285/70 17s. I had seen a truck pull up with 305/70 16s, and he hadn't cut that bumper, which I thought you'd have to. He had not cut it. He hadn't lifted it. It was dead stock half ton, same generation as this, 2000 through I think it was late 99, 2000 through 2006. But they told me that the 285/70 17s were the same diameter as a 305/70 16. So I went with the 17s, and I bought the cheapest wheel they had. They were $122 each with a $20% rebate. So the whole package was $1,242, 6 months no interest, and I get 20% off, two 10% discounts, 20%. So $1,242, $120, $240, $1,000 even. Delivered to my door with metal valve stems that are nice and short so they don't stick out and look dinky. I didn't want rubber, I wanted metal valve stems. Rubber ones come from China like the metal ones, but at least metal ones won't corrode and get soft, or the rubber won't deteriorate. So that's what I bought. I could have upgraded to much nicer wheels or fancier ones that were black and this and that, but they were $50 more each. So I said, no, that's the limit. Hope those are stainless steel Allen screws to hold on my Fusion center caps. But I like these. They match the truck. This truck is light colored. There's no black in it at all down below. This is a kind of a charcoaly silver. And some of the black is up here. It's got chrome mirrors. And I was going to try to get it to the body shop, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to pull the tranny and transfer case and take it to Spike Punk. So that's what I bought for this thing. Just a little bit bigger than the factory tires and wheels, and I hope they don't rub. Those 305/70s didn't rub. And this thing's got to go inside also. It's sitting outside here. I just haven't had a chance to deal with it, but that's going to get taken away. So that's all the news. Thank you for watching, and enjoy. And I wish the weather would warm up so I could finish that roof. Roof!